Well, it's all pretty much hats and glasses, right? So, welcome to the vlog. You know me. 6 years ago, we started from the garage. Now we're here. We're in the office, and we're gonna go over the week. This week, we made $3,667. Quick edit, it was actually $5,300. I thought it was a little short, and I realized that we didn't charge next week's orders. Oops. So $5,300 for the week. We currently have 15 orders picked up. Things like 6 stage panels, 18 gray folding chairs, 22 Chiavari chairs, cotton candy machine, hot dog machine, 40 deluxe black padded chairs, wine glasses, projectors, screens, speakers, fan back chairs, black lights, wine glasses, champagne glasses, photo booth, napkins, red carpet, bistro lights, dinner plates, forks, coffee cup, coffee makers, garment racks, marquee letters, dinner plates, forks, salad plates, speakers, XLR cords. That's the kind of stuff that is out right now. Next week, we are not blessed with as many orders, and that's when the funk starts kicking in. I just thought of something. Someone said that they were feeling in a funk in the comments, and I think I want to address this because, you know, by my videos, it may look like I'm bulletproof, but I get in funks all the time, and I have to will myself out of them. Let's get into it. We're feeling in a funk. What are we gonna do? If you're anything like me, off seasons like this, bam, it's here. Just all of a sudden, it's like not very much work left over. The money's gone down. But if you've been in this for a few years, you're ready for this. You have been saving throughout the summer so that you can kind of coast by in the winter. I need some off-season strategy so that I don't get the funk, right? You know, if you make a plan and you go for it, you have no time to think about the funk that you may be in. I sit down and I figure out what my off-season months are. So my off-season months are October, November, December, January, February, March, and April. And for those 7 months is my off season. So I have to calculate what are my bills in those 7 months. So just cutting everything to its lowest minimal cost, it costs me roughly $15,000 a month at my current stage. Your stage may be different. A few years ago, my stage was way lower, and I'm sure it's going to be way higher as I add things on in the future. But my current scale right now, I have to pay for my warehouse. I have to pay for 1 part-time employee, 1 full-time admin employee, which is my wife, and then my wage for my monthly wage, plates for 2 vehicles. So I'm going to keep my truck and the box truck plated, and then utilities for the shop. And that is everything that will cost me roughly around 15 grand. So basically, to go through those 7 months at 15 grand a month, I have to have $120,000 either saved or know what I'm gonna make. So I take a look at my old numbers, the 7 months that I had of off season from last year. So in October, I made $13.6 thousand. November, I made $11.2 thousand. December, I made $17.1 thousand. January, I made $13.2 thousand. February, I made $16.8 thousand. March, I made $10.4 thousand. And April, I made $34.2 thousand. So that equals $116,500. So the off season, I know that I'll be able to coast through because the seasonal norms are good. This year versus the year before, it stayed kind of the same. So this off season, I know it will be a little bit the same. I made 7% more this year. So I can hope to make the same, if not a little bit more in the off season because I have more inventory. My website's crafted better. I do focus on winter items because you need those to go out during the winter. So yeah, my off season cost is $120,000. So if I make sure that I have that in the bank, well, then I know that I've got a little bit of jiggle room that I can play around with if I want to add some inventory or just whatever I need to do in the off season to prepare for the next season. I'm not going to go aggressive on the buying. Rather, this year I'm going to go sort of like last year's strategy. This year I'm going to go heavy on the landing pages. Last year I went very heavy on the landing pages, and it paid off in a lot of different ways. You know, my speaker and mic systems and audio visual went up huge. What else went up? Projectors went up. Like a lot of audio video actually soared up once I fixed my website and made landing pages. So I'm going to focus on category landing pages, making more landing pages, schema markup for the landing pages, and you know, dialing that in, because the internet is the place where you want to be. It's where people find you. For me, focusing on landing pages is the future. I mean, you think about my shop here, how many people walk into the front of my shop to see a showroom to make their bookings? Barely any. And actually, we're going to touch on that in a minute about the showroom, because we're changing it around. But our digital footprint is everything. So we want to make sure that we get maximum exposures for all the customers that are looking for us. I mean, there's been customers. Who are our customers? People come, they have funerals, they come to us. People for movie sets, they come to us. Weddings, huge. Corporate events, huge. So, I mean, we have to cater to those things, because, you know, a tent is a tent, but to someone, a future bride and a groom, well, that's a wedding tent. You know, for a corporate event, it's a seminar tent or a news briefing. We just had one of those recently. Another one right at the start of the season was a funeral tent. If it's supposed to be rainy, windy weather, then they need a tent for covering the people. So you have to cater to it that way, because they might be searching for you, you know, by typing in separate keywords, not just tent rentals, but funeral tent rentals, wedding tent rentals, corporate event tent rentals, because they want someone who can handle the scope of the job. If, you know, you do wedding tents and they're nice frilly, and you're doing a funeral, well, they want to know that you can handle the scope of their job. So if you put it there on different pages, you're going to have a better chance of being able to appeal to them and being the first person to pop up, you know, when they're searching for you. My showroom, I never get showroom clients. This was my showroom before, and I have since changed it around. We still need to clean it a bit, but I just want it to be a pickup counter. So right here, we've changed it around, so it's just a counter in the front, and then people can't really walk to the back. In the back, which needs to be cleaned, they're going to clean it tomorrow, is more area for them to work with. I mean, honestly, my customers don't come for a showroom. Some do come for a showroom, mine don't. Everything that we have is online. And, you know, I like the online approach because it's the no bullshit approach. You know, people will come into the showroom, they want to mosey around, they're a little bored, they want to be entertained. Well, we want to entertain our customers on the website. We want to focus on fast quotes, good service, and no BS, right? Anyways, you noticed the bar in this video. We bought this bar from Special Event Sales. It's called the Fenix Promenade Bar. It's really nice. They have a nice set of high-class furniture, and I can't wait to delve into that. I'm not going to go too hard into it right now because it deserves a video of its own, because it's so versatile the way that we're going to be marketing it. Anyways, stay tuned for that video, and thanks for watching this video. If you like it, then watch another one. I've got plenty of these videos. Press like if you like this video, and as always, you stay classy. We'll see you on the next one.